guys, we are back making another video about the 86, except in this video, as I mentioned in the last video, we are going to be detailing it fully now. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off with iron remover. I don't know if you can see. So I don't know if you can see this, but if you look real close, right on top of the 86, there's like that piece right there, those two pieces there, there's a bit over here, a bit there. There's just all these little spots around the car. As you can maybe see it here, if it'll focus, right there. And it's just all around the car. Those spots right there, they're iron deposits. And so what I'm doing, I'm gonna be starting out with a iron and tar remover. So I already washed the car, and then I'm going to be doing an iron tar remover, rinsing that off, and then clay barring the entire car, and hopefully it should be all smooth, all the tar and rust should be gone, or iron I mean. After that, not today, I'm gonna be waxing it and buffing it in another video. I'm gonna be using the Meguiar's 3-in-1 packet or product, and then so yeah, that will be in another video, but this is for this video here. So the products I will be using will be the Mother's California Gold clay bar. It comes with the California Gold instant detailer from Mother's, and then I'm going to be using the Car I think the Iron X works, but I'm using the Tri X specifically to remove the tar as well, a bit of bug and tar that I have pretty deep in my paint, so I'm going to be doing that. So without further ado, let's get this started. Okay, so the entire car is sprayed. I'm going to leave it for about 5 more minutes. As you saw a bit earlier, it's already starting to work. Let's see if it can focus. You can see it's starting to bleed purple all along the car, and so all of that is iron and tar is seeping out of the paint all along the car. Here, I'll stand from the other side so the sun isn't in the way. But like you can see, the door handles are bleeding out, the fenders, and all along the car. And then I also put it on the roof, and then there's little spots that are starting to just seep to the top. You can see like all along here, it's all purple. All the dots are coming out. So I will get back to it when we start washing it off. And also, just a side note, when I did put it on, I did a complete wash. No, not complete. I just soaked it up and rinsed off the soap and dried it down just a bit, so it's still moist and damp, but it wasn't completely dry. So if you want to follow that, I didn't do a full complete wash and dry. I just did a bit of soap, a bit of water, just to remove a bit of like the surface dirt, and then I put on the Iron X or Tri X, the one I got specifically, and then I'm going to be taking this off in about 5-ish minutes. Just rinse it off, and then I'm probably going to keep the water on it and then start the clay bar with the detailer that Mothers gave me. And so let's get back to the Iron X. Okay, and so now the car is all rinsed off of the Iron X or Tri-X. But what I did notice is that in some spots, the iron deposits still seem to be there. Like there's a bit up here. A lot of them did disappear. However, it didn't get all of them, which is why I'm going to be doing the clay bar to get all the last ones. There's a bit on the roof as well. If you can see that piece right there really faintly. So yeah, I didn't remove all of them, which kind of unhappy about, but that's why I'm also doing the clay bar. What I do want to note though is that it did say to have a sponge or a detailing brush to take it off, which I don't have, and so maybe that's why it's still on there. But in a lot of other videos I did see that it pretty much just came off with the spray itself and then a wash after. So we're going to be doing the clay bar now, and so let's prep that. So the Mother's clay kit, I ordered the regular pack, but they sent me the value pack, so I'm happy about that. It comes with a 16 by 16 microfiber cloth, which I'm just gonna leave in here. It comes with the 16-ounce detailing spray or instant detailer, and then it comes with 2 bars of 100 grams of clay. So all you pretty much need is, I think, 1/3 or 2/3 of it. So I'm going to be just taking 1/3 of it and then using that. Okay, so the full bar, it says it's 100 grams. So all we need is about 1/3 of it. So I'm going to take off about that much. And then the rest I'm just gonna leave in here. And then what you do with it is that you move it around, warm it up. Try to fold it, move it around, and then you mold it into the position that that you're going to be using it. So that seems okay. Just fit on. Ooh. Make sure do not drop it. So now with the spray, all you have to do is spray a bit onto the clay bar and then do small spots at a time. So just like a 2x2, 3x3 spot, and then go back and forth. And then side to side. Do not go in circles, so you go side to side, back and forth. And you pretty much go back and forth for the entire car. And so it doesn't look like there's too much dirt. There's a bit of dirt on the top and it catches just a bit because I did do I just cleaned it and I just did the Iron X. So once you are done, you just remold it. Oops. You move it around, you fold it, and then you remold it. If you do happen to drop it, then you just grab another 1/3 and then just restart. And then you do the next spot now. Back and forth, up and down, side to side. And you don't want to put too much pressure. Just let it glide on there. You'll feel that when you start doing it, there'll be a bit of resistance, but once you're done, it should be really smooth. Like right now, it's slipping and sliding back and forth. Okay guys, so we are finally done. Let's just say that was 2 or 3 hours later of clay barring the entire car. And I'll show you guys again the spot that I showed you before. Is right approximately here. There's nothing anymore. I remember there was a spot somewhere above the 86, not there anymore. around there, no more. On the door, no more. On the hood, no more. And that same piece of clay, that 1/3 ish, that 30 grams ish that I took in the beginning, this is it after. It is, there's like, you can see a bit of like dirt, but like on the most part it's pretty much good. Just gotta squish it up and then lay it flat again, and it's probably ready to go for another car. Like this, it actually lasts for a while. So I'm just gonna go one more pass with water, and the 16-ounce bottle that they gave, it's probably like that much left. Wherever the sticker stops, there's probably like that much left, but as you can see, like, looks really dirty, a lot of water stains. It's just because I use an instant detailer, but on the most part, the car is ready to be waxed. I'm gonna be using the 3-in-1 wax, but I'm gonna be washing it down, drying it up, and then calling it a day. So wait until the end of the video for the review of these two products. And yeah, so I'll just wash it down, go home, and then I will do the review in just a second. Hey, what's up guys? So now I'm doing the review on how the Trix and the mother's clay bar went. And so I'm gonna be starting off with the Trix. So what the Trix did, as you saw earlier in the video, it pretty much tried to remove the iron filings and all the metal deposits on the car. So it looked like it did a lot. However, after you washed it off and after you just let it sit there, it looks like it was starting to fall off, but pretty much after I washed it off and tried to check it again, a lot of the deposits and the iron filings are still there. So on the most part, it didn't really help. However, the clay bar, the mother's clay bar, that did wonders. The mother's clay bar took off everything that the Trix didn't, and anything that you could see on the paint, on the clear coat. I even went over it a couple days later, and then just to get any extras, to see it in different lightings, to see if I had any extra, and I got all of the rest off. And so there's pretty much no more iron filings or any little metal deposits or pretty much anything except for scratches and like little swirl marks in my car now. So what I'm going to be doing next is using this Meguiar's 3-in-1 to buff and wax, polish, all of that good stuff to my car to get rid of the swirl and the scratch marks. I'm gonna be testing that out to see if it works, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So yeah, on the most part, the Trix I do not recommend, but the clay bar I do recommend. I thought it would be a good idea to use the Iron X or Trix to start out with to get a lot of it out, so even if the filings do get caught onto the clay bar, I was thinking that they would have scratched out more paint, but I think that you're good with just a clay bar and you don't really need any iron remover. So I would say no to the Trix if I had to do it again, or Iron X, or any iron remover, and then yes to a clay bar to solve all your problems pretty much. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching.